Hello, my name is Nishka. I'm a sophomore here at ICS, and I have a piece of original spoken word poetry that I would love to share with you today. It's entitled The Lining of Clouds. People always say every cloud has a silver lining. No, some clouds come unlined, unbidden, unwanted, only drenching us in frustration. We want clear skies and sunshine, not cloudy days we're told we should appreciate. But what if even the clouds without the silver lining hit us so hard so the turbulence teaches us something new? Maybe the clouds we don't see in someone else's day are here in ours to make us stronger as we learn to make our own way. But I've felt worried about the cloudy days that have come my way. One day, I was filling out a survey that asked for the highest level of my parents' education, and I felt a little sad when I counted and my dad had only been in school till the 5th grade. I had a conversation with a classmate. We were talking about school, and I said, "Imagine not having to be the first in your family to go to college." And the friend replied with a smirking emoji. Ouch. I was ablaze with self-righteous fury until I realized that I had looked down on and let somebody else look down on who I love most. Looking back, switching out self-pity for gratitude, seeing things the way they should have been viewed all along because I was in the wrong. I should have said, "Imagine not getting to be the first in your family to go to college." Because I am getting to be that. It is a privilege, a goal, a hope, a dream that means so much. It is paid for with belief and sacrifice, paid for with every biggest bowl of soup, every "I love you." You are capable. I go back to the survey. I click the button that says grade school. And I know that I'm not the only one whose parents did not get all the formal education they now wish they'd had. I know I'm immensely lucky and loved and so intensely glad. I know that I was probably not the only little girl who tried to teach her dad to read English a little better. I may have been the only little girl who extorted fees of coins and chocolates for her teaching, although the bribes I thought were for reading aloud the words cat, mat, and hat were really pressed into my palms because I am loved far more than I will ever be able to understand. And yet, I know that I still struggle with feeling sorry for myself, feeling like there are clouds holding me down when I don't know who to ask about school or what the future holds. But then I realized that it was also my own mind keeping me to the ground, and so I found that I've learned to speak up a little louder than I would have if I hadn't had to ask, learned to work a little harder at every single task I have the privilege of being given, learned to strive for humility, compassion, and understanding, learned through the cloud, silver lining or not. Thank you. So, the main message of this piece that I wanted to really share with you guys is that we're all facing our own clouds or difficulties. And that ranges from really small, everyday inconveniences to difficult loss. And I think that as people, we tend to float between two extremes, one of which is where we just tell ourselves that our problems are so difficult that we can never overcome them. Or we just try and look on the bright side so much that we ignore the problem. And I would like to introduce a middle ground, where you realize that the silver lining of clouds is not seen by default. Instead, you must learn through the cloud, through the difficulty, and through the adversity, because it introduces a new and different outlook and perspective on life. We don't control the circumstances we're put in, the clouds we face, but we do control our own behavior and how we choose to walk through life, how we choose to walk through our clouds and find the silver within them, even if you can't see a silver lining to your problems. So, what cloud are you facing, and how can you learn from it? Thank you so much for your time.